Welcome to the Random Ass Podcast. I'm your random asshole, Christopher Steele.
And the other random asshole, Steele-Rhoads. Welcome to the show.
I got Deadpool here.
Yep, and Link.
I seen a picture of Link. It's yelling at people. My name is not Zelda.
Zelda, right? Exactly.
Zelda is the princess. Dumbasses.
Get your shit right.
She's the princess that you gotta save.
Yeah. Yep. Nothing incorrect there. So,
So what do you think about the Super NES Classic coming out? Came out?
I've seen review videos on it. It looks freaking awesome. I would love to get one, but I don't see it in my future anytime soon.
Alright. Star Fox 2.
Oh, I know. It's the main reason I want to get it.
Right.
You got to beat the first level of Star Fox to unlock it, though, which I think is pretty freaking, like, cool, because you'll get started on Star Fox and you're just like, screw it, I'm going to finish Star Fox.
Yeah, it was never released.
Completed but never released. Like, what a waste. Not really, though, because they're coming back with it. They're coming back on it now, so it all makes perfect sense.
I think there's other games that are cool for it. I like Super Mario World. I'm like, yeah, I can play that though anytime I want.
Right.
Super Punch Out.
I can play that anytime I want to.
Right. Pretty much all the games.
Yeah.
But it's cool. I like that you get.
That set me on a course of like looking at stuff. Have you ever heard of the EverDrive?
No.
It's a cartridge that goes into a system, and they have them for multiple systems. But on that cartridge is a slot where you can click in an SD card. So you know how like people love to emulate and do ROMs and stuff. You can play all them ROMs, bloop, right on the system, like no problem.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Translations, the whole. I'm like, whoa, screw these freaking NES Classic and SNES Classic. Let's go look at some EverDrives.
I did see that. I don't know if it's the actual 3 or not, because when it came to America, they got their numbers messed up.
Right, Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy 3 is on it.
I think.
I'm gonna guess it's the
real 3.
The real 3
it might be. Let us find out. It might be 6 because 6 was Super Nintendo.
I was thinking 5, but it's hard to tell because I know 2 for Super Nintendo is actually 4.
I'm just gonna go look up the SNES Classic and see what one it really is.
Just hold on a second. All right. So
and we're back. SNES Classic.
Yeah, that's about the only thing game-wise I'm would look forward to right now.
Still looking forward to a Switch. I really want a Switch.
Right. Who doesn't?
I know, right? Let's see. Games. Star Fox 2, yes. Final Fantasy 6, Title 5, Final Fantasy 3 outside of Japan. So it is 6.
It's 6, okay.
It is 6.
So they skipped 5 as well, huh?
Right.
Because 2 is 4.
Oh, wow, dude. They did a little switcheroo on 5 games. 10 games in all actuality, but...
Which one?
Japan does not get Earthbound, Kirby's Dream Course, Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting, Super Castlevania, or Super Punch-Out. In place of getting those, we don't get Fire Emblem, Mystery of the Emblem, Legend of the Mystical Ninja, Panel de Pon, Super Soccer, and Super Street Fighter 2, the new challengers. So there's a little swap out there. So, you know, that's kind of cool to know. Good to know.
Yeah, we're not really missing out.
No, I don't know. We get a better Street Fighter anyway. And Castlevania and Punch-Out, I would take, and Earthbound, and Kirby. Shit, I'd take all those over what the crap they're giving them. They probably would too.
That Fire Emblem might be good, but I don't know.
Right.
It sounds like an RPG.
It does. I heard rumor that they're doing an N64 Classic.
I don't want to do it. I don't want it. I want the original Nintendo and the Super Nintendo, but I don't like the control.
Well, I'm curious of, are they going to do a GameCube Classic? That would be right up more my alley, because I loved the GameCube.
Would it be before or after 64?
It'd be after 64.
We'll find out in a couple years, huh?
Right, we'll find out in 2020. Well, the Nintendo GameCube still sells relatively good. The games are friggin' expensive. To get Mario Kart Double Dash is like $600, $550. Ridiculous, dude.
So, the systems look like the old systems.
Yeah, they're just miniature versions. It's beautiful.
The plugs still for the controllers and shit.
No, they got different plug style now. I'm not exactly sure.
There was something else video game I wanted to say something about, but I forget.
The NES Classic has got some good stuff too. Hey, I wonder if there's a difference going on in that list of games. Let us find out. Ooh, yes, there is. And then this one they did, what? 8 games?
So total 16?
Yeah, they switched it, and we're not really missing anything. Like where we got Final Fantasy, they got Final Fantasy 3. Like legit Final Fantasy 3.
Right. Which I kind of want. Because, you know you can get emulator.
Oh, yeah. But, Punch-Out is going to be a part of it. Tecmo Bowl, Kid Icarus, Final Fantasy, Donkey Kong Jr., Castlevania 2. But not the original Castlevania. Oh, yeah, the original Castlevania. Yeah,
right.
Here we go.
Mega
Man 2, but not the first Mega Man.
2 was better anyways.
It was. All 3 Marios, both
Right.
Legend of Zeldas. Let's see. Both Contras. Nope, just Super C, not regular Contra.
No regular Contra?
No regular Contra.
Contra 3 is on the Super Nintendo.
Maybe.
I seen it on the list. For the Super Nintendo Classic.
It wouldn't surprise me, because it is their game. It was Donkey Kong Country, that's pretty...
Yeah.
Kirby Superstar, F-Zero, Secret of Mana, alright. Okay, yeah, I definitely want to get one of these. Super Mario RPG, Super Mario
Right.
World, Super Mario World 2, Super Metroid. Oh yeah, hell yeah. I'm curious what this Panel de Pon... Oh, it's Tetris Attack. They're getting Tetris Attack. I'm like, what's Panel de Pon? It's Tetris Attack. Makes me wonder what the... okay. So what's up?
Have you ever seen Pixels?
Yes.
With Adam Sandler?
Yes. Watched it here with you.
Did you?
Yeah. You showed it to me. You're like, you have to see this freaking movie.
But they did get stuff wrong.
Oh, totally.
Like Tetris should never been
No.
in that.
No, I don't think that was an arcade game at all.
You know, it was. I don't think it was 82.
Oh, yeah. This is a 70s game. It definitely is an arcade game then, because it came out in the 70s, I'm pretty sure. Great, now I gotta go look up Tetris and figure this out. Meanwhile, while I'm looking up Tetris...
Meanwhile, back at the Hall of Doom.
They have Aquaman captive because he can't do shit. Oh.
Speaking of which...
You're right, that is incorrect. 1984 was the first.
Was that 82?
I'm pretty sure it's 82.
In the movie?
Probably not. I gotta go look at Pixels, damn it.
Anyways, I don't think... There's stuff that I'm like, that don't belong there.
Right.
Speaking of Aquaman can't do shit. The
80s era. Anything from the 80s was in.
that's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
They actually say a year.
Oh wait, hold on. That's the short film. Hold on, let me look at the feature film. Short film was set in random 80s-ness.
Okay, so Injustice.
82. You're correct. They're fucked up. Take that.
They got the multiverse mode.
Yes.
Right now, for a couple more days, they're doing Justice League multiverses. You have to use the particular people for the multiverse and get their movie outfits for it. So you got all the multiverses are filled up because yeah, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Cyborg, Aquaman, and then they still have the Hellboy going on as well.
Nice. That's pretty badass that they went to that length.
And I was thinking about it. The reason why people might not like the idea of the Ninja Turtles being the last one is they're kind of complaining about this when Raiden came out. I want DC characters in my DC game.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, screw you! I want the Ninja Turtles.
Right.
I still want Spawn.
From the looks of the Ninja Turtles in the game, it's going to be skins
Yeah, I figured that.
with weapon changes.
Right, because they all fight the same.
They all look the same too. Well, no, they don't all fight the same. That's the real damnedest thing. Is if they're going to do a change and their weapons are going to change, that means the attacks are still going to be different because Donatello's going to still have length, Leonardo's still going to have length, where Raphael's going to be an up close style fighter. So that moveset's going to have to take up a lot of styles.
But their specials and stuff.
Oh, basically the same. Probably ninja stars or something. Or all four of them pop out for the special, probably.
For the super?
Yeah.
Probably.
We won't find out until February anyway.
Right.
Well, maybe. They might have gameplay up soon.
Yeah, I doubt it. They don't have anything for the Atom yet.
Yeah, that one's kind of confusing how they're going to do the Atom.
Because he shrinks?
Yeah.
So, let's see. The Atom versus Ant-Man, basically.
Yeah.
Or
Giant Man or whatever.
Goliath.
Hank Pym or Scott.
I go with Hank.
Okay, me too.
Because he's been...
Pym longer. He's been dealing with them longer. He's more experienced.
Ant-Man, the Wasp, Goliath. Was there another name he used? His own. Hank,
yeah.
You know.
Wasp.
Ant-Man, Wasp, Goliath.
Giant Man.
Giant Man. Anyways, if you're going to compare Adam to anybody, he'd probably be most comparable to Ant-Man.
Probably.
Which one came first, though?
It's just what I was looking at. It all froze up on me.
I'm gonna actually guess DC. The Atom.
Maybe. Ray Palmer, the Atom.
Hawkeye.
1960, October 1961.
Ant-Man probably was until the 70s.
Ant-Man was probably with the event. Well, he might have come earlier.
Hank Pym.
Yeah, I'll go with Hank Pym.
The original Ant-Man.
Henry Pym. First appearance in January 62, yes.
Just barely, huh?
Just barely. That was his first appearance as Hank Pym. His first appearance as Ant-Man was September of 62, almost 6 months later. Actually, a little more, 9 months later. And then as Goliath as Giant Man in 63, November. Goliath in 66 of May of 66. Yellow Jacket, December of 68.
Yellow Jacket was another one that went by.
Wasp was February 2009. Yeah, that makes sense.
They retconned his history.
Well, no. No, I don't think he was Wasp originally. Wasp was, Janet Van Dyne was Wasp.
His wife.
Yeah. Her first appearance was June 63.
So
I would give it to the Atom in that one because he's just got more experience, even if it is a couple months.
Anyways, there's a lot of comic book characters that are clones of between Marvel and DC.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Like you said, Wonder Woman is just Captain America and Thor mixed. So, speaking of Wonder Woman, this past week on Legends of Tomorrow,
Yeah.
like I said, it's getting pretty good. They had people that right now they broke time,
Right.
and people and things aren't in the right time period. This week was Helena Troy. She ended up in the late 30s.
Nice.
Hollywood.
Okay.
So when one woman went to take her back to her own time, she disappeared halfway through the Trojan War. But this didn't really affect the Trojan War. She took her back and but didn't take her to Troy. Took her to how you pronounce Wonder Woman's island?
Hold on.
Themyscira.
Yeah, Themyscira.
Themyscira, whatever. How you pronounce it?
Themyscira. Alright.
Took her there instead. And guess what? No boys allowed.
Fair enough.
Because Helena Troy's beauty caused guys to fight.
Helena Troy or Donna Troy?
Helena Troy.
Okay. That must be how she ends up there.
Who? Helen?
Donna. Must be her daughter or something.
Maybe.
Did you know there was a second Wonder Woman?
I thought there was.
Orana, the red-headed Wonder Woman.
Redhead?
Yep.
I don't know about that one. I still don't know about it.
Right? I don't know much about her either. Showed up in Wonder Woman 250.
Died in 251.
No, actually not really. She no, she's stayed on for a while. It looks like. Nice.
So
She even appeared in the Wonder Woman movie. portrayed by Mei Ling En Ning. I don't know how the hell do you pronounce NG? Literally N and G are the. She's unnamed in the movie, but is credited as such. She is Orana, so she'll probably show up later to beat Wonder Woman's ass and take her fucking powers.
You mean the lasso of truth and
Yeah, pretty much.
Captain America's shield?
Yep, pretty much.
By the way, I'm a Marvel guy, by the way.
As am I.
But DC has better TV shows.
Well, yeah.
The movies, no.
No, their movies suck.
Ben Affleck as Batman, really?
Right. Like, what are you thinking? Didn't you learn your lesson with George Clooney and Val Kilmer? I think it would be cool as shit if they just, like, all of a sudden did a jump forward and did Dark Knight Returns with Michael Keaton.
Did you watch
Tim
Superman versus Batman?
No. I refuse to watch that piece of shit.
Because
Justice League looks decent, but no. I know.
the only thing that looks good about Justice League is the Flash.
Yep. That's what everybody's saying, too, is he's the best part of it. And I'm like, okay.
So, just skip to the Flash movie.
Pretty much.
But everybody, a lot of people really liked Wonder Woman. I didn't think it was that great.
It was cut and paste of Thor and Captain America.
So, what do you want to do for Beaks this week?
Let's see. Since we were talking games, we'll go with our favorite retro games. Retro is anything 99 and further back.
So, before Super or PlayStation?
Before PlayStation 2.
So it could be PlayStation?
PlayStation and back. So it'd be like the furthest we'll go with the systems is PlayStation, Dreamcast, and Nintendo 64 is the wall.
Alright.
Pre-Xbox.
Alright, you go first.
Chrono Trigger is always one of my favorites, just perpetually a favorite of mine.
I'm going to go with the classic. I'm going to go with Super Mario Brothers 3.
Nice. That is a beautiful.
That's actually my favorite Mario game as well.
Yeah, I can see why. All the ones that have made it to 3 have been the best ones. It's the only one that's made it to 3, just to let you know. Let's see. Let's stick in the RPG vein and go with the Super Nintendo as well. Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Perpetual favorite of mine.
I will go with one since you decided PlayStation as a wall. Final Fantasy VIII.
Nice. Good choice. My last choice will be No Mercy. WWF No Mercy for the Nintendo 64. Probably the best fighting system to date. Needs to be implemented on the newer games.
I'm going to go with something old school.
Okay.
I will go with arcade.
Ooh.
Miss Pac-Man.
Nice.
Couldn't play Pac-Man. The laundromat had Miss Pac-Man. It didn't have Pac-Man.
Right.
The only difference is a bow.
Yeah, pretty much. Bow and a little slightly bigger board. They
Right.
shrunk every little things down and made it just slightly bigger. Which is fair enough and fun as hell.
And honorable mentions. Breakout.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Roller bowling. You ever play that one at the laundromat? Cheapest graphics ever, but so fun to play.
Galaga. This man's playing
Like
Galaga.
He didn't think we'd notice, but I did.
Super Mario World. There's an honorable mention.
Yes. Oh, hell yeah. That's a classic. Trying to think of something from Sega. The X-Men games for Sega were pretty freaking awesome.
Sonic 2.
Sonic 2, another fucking sweet one.
I prefer that over the first one, just because of the zoom.
And the invincible second player, if you wanted to play to get all the way through, you could have someone else grab the other controller and play as Tails, who's consistently invincible, just pussy out with Sonic pretty much perpetually and let them handle the bosses and all the big... Yeah, that's...
Right. Like I said, it's more because you could zoom up, rev up.
That's the thing, yeah. Player one just bails ass and gets to wherever they need to go, and then here comes Tails all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm coming.
Alright, so that's about it for this week. Tell your friends.
Tell your enemies.
Tell your enemies. And until next time.
Like, share, subscribe.
And keep it random.
Forever and always keep it random. Peace.